Okay, so you want to pick, like it says on page 75, a percent between 5 and 10%, without being negative, right? So my percent that I have to use is 13%, right? It's a little bit above 10, but the other one would be a negative, and that's no go. So that means that I'm going to use the 0.2. Okay, so if we turn to page 76, we are now going to be able to fill in the top part. So you have to decide as a team what percent you're using, and what rate. For my customer, 0, option 3 is the best one. It might be different for yours, but I'm going to go use the third option, okay, because it's a good percent. You have to figure it out. Okay, again, this is customer 0. It's not always the same for everybody. Okay, so on step 3, so year 1 savings. So right here it says year 1 savings. So this number, this $232.78, I'm going to write down the cumulative savings on the second one. The first column, percent saving, that would be 13% for my customer 0. The cumulative savings would be 232. So I would write that down. Now that I've selected the amount that I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with option 3, 20 cents. Again, your might be different, but I'm just telling you, here are your answers. For the second part, the 20-year savings, percent, what's my percent savings? I'm saving 31%. So I would write down 31% for customer 0. And then the cumulative savings over 20 years is 14,358. So I would write that down. This is pretty easy, but you have to determine with your team what's the number you're going with. Okay. Now the step 4, okay, the average monthly bill without solar, that's all these answers right here. So my first one would be 191, fixed monthly bill with lease 133, average monthly savings 58.84. So step 4, second chart, you can fill it out with this information, okay? Now, again, do not want to use, let's say, 25 cents, because that's a negative and we don't like negative percents. And then I don't want to use 0.15 because that's a pretty high percent, so that's not okay either. So like the paper says on page 75, you want a percent between 5 and 10. With my team, I decided that 0.2 is the best. Uh-oh. See? I messed something up. Okay. 0.2 is the best, and that's what I'm going to go with. Okay. I'm going to go undo. There we go. Uh-oh, undo. There we go. Undo button is your best friend sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to go with what was it, 0.20, right? 0.20, 13% is what I'm going to do. And then all of this right here, all of this is my answers for page 76, the top part, page 76. All right, guys, we did it. We did it. Yeah.